Alright, well tonight's video is going to be something different than Dodge Polara and Toyota stuff. We're going to try giving you guys something new, like this Cuckoo Clock. Now, this thing's pretty damn cool, and I don't know if you ever seen or owned a Cuckoo Clock before, but you know they're freaking fantastic to own. Now Julie Lou, you're going to have to just wait a minute, alright? Anyway, so Gayle bought this Cuckoo Clock at a thrift store for $5. Julie Lou, come on, you're wrecking my video now. And what's neat about it is it has two doors. One for the bird and one for this little guy in there. There's a little guy inside there. I can zoom in on here. You can see what he looks like. He's in there. It's too blurry, but you get the idea. Anyway, so I have repaired Cuckoo Clocks before in the past. Done all kinds of clocks, along with watches. I know this is watching his own wheels, but we're just kind of starting out with clocks, I guess. But I got a watch for you in a minute, so you just hang on a second. We'll get to the second part of this video. But anyway, so she got it for $5. It don't run. It's seized up. I'm curious to know, when it cuckoos, what's going to happen? It's going to cuckoo bird's going to come out. And what's cool is this cuckoo bird, I think, is going to come out and its mouth's going to move, which is pretty neat. Where do you see the inside of one of these things? There's all kinds of little bellows and thin little wires and whole clock movement. And this is a weight. This is powered by weights, so you don't wind this up like you would a regular clock. There's no key for it. You gotta let these weights are real heavy. That's what keeps the clock running. It's like one of those 5 days, 8 days, depends. But there's two of them. We don't have one hooked up because there's a problem with something here. Something seized up. I don't know. We don't want to monkey with it because we don't want anything to happen to it until we can get it on the table and take it apart. But this is an up and coming video we're gonna do. We're gonna take this clock apart and we're gonna fix it. We're going to see how it works. So, yeah. And then over here, right here, is another Cuckoo Clock. It's been in my family since 1970. My dad bought that in Germany and sent it home to my mom. Still have the original books. All the original stuff that came with it. This thing's just bad. That's a bad clock. Really cool. There's a story behind this clock, but I'll tell you a little bit about it later because I want to go to something else. So we're going to go to watches now too. This is the stuff that's coming up and coming. Take you over to the bench and show you this thing. Now, I'm going to have you guys do a homework assignment for me, since I'm not going to edit this, but you need to know what a Speedy Mon is and what this watch is. In order to know that, you're going to have to type in Citizen 8110A, the Speedy Mon. Now I posted a restoration and a creation of a watch from a Citizen Speedy. Now you can see this dial is pretty much destroyed. It's beat. So it's not going to be restored back into its original condition, which is what this looks like. That's what the original dial looks like. This is a white dial. They came in white and black. If you also go to Sweep Hands Vintage Citizen blog, you will see I've done probably about 30 of these watches, so you'll get schooled up and you'll see a Speedy Mon actually there. Speedy Mon is one of those things I just wanted to make a character watch, something unique, different. And this is the candidate for Speedy Mon. Another one. I've built 3. This is going to be number 3. I won't show you number 2 yet because I won't, but you'll get a chance to see more of this. So once you read that Speedy Mon thread in the Watch Seek forums, all these things you'll start to notice are coming together. You'll notice here there's black date wheels. Now originally a Citizen Speedy came with white date wheels. We won't be using white date wheels because Speedy Mon has black date wheels. And I have 2 new old stock date wheels. I also have the day too. I bought a Movement, I'll show you, off eBay for one thing. That was awfully expensive, but so what, you know? If I can get it open. I think I can get it open here. Is it even in here? Oh yeah, it is in here. It's hard to hold the camera and open up this at the same time, but here we go. We'll get it. We'll be patient. There is almost a complete Citizen 8110A chronograph movement. I bought this really much for movement parts, but it's what's on the other side. Look at that. Black date wheels. These are extremely rare in Citizen chronographs. Almost everything you'll see in every 8110A model will be white. But black, yeah, right. Well, bought it for the day. I got the date, but I bought it for the day. And these, I think, are in Japanese. I'm not really sure. Chinese, Japanese, look at these. But you're going to notice in here, look at that. Look at that dial. That's from a Citizen Monaco. So I'm going to be using that dial with those date wheels in this watch. So you'll get to see more of those. They're fun. This is going to be serial number 3. So, in the future, well, I'd like you guys to subscribe, come back and see what happens with this watch. I'll show you some pretty cool stuff of what I do. This is one of a custom job I'm doing for myself, but there's 3 of them, and this would be watch number 3, so there'll be plenty of cool stuff to come back and look and see. So I hope you come back. So until then, I'll catch you guys later, and have a good night.